Dead's World back with another one. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below. Yo, all I'm gonna say is, yeah, this man here, he deserves an apology from everybody, me included, because I was convinced, just like the internet was convinced, yeah, that he was a suspect in this what I'm about to talk about. Basically, January the 4th, his wife went missing. Apparently, he was in bed with his wife. Well, he was in bed with his wife. He woke up, she was gone. You know what I'm saying? And she was missing. We're gonna get into this little news article first and foremost, yeah. So this is the news article. This is January the 6th. His wife's been missing for 2 days at this point here, yeah. Beginning of this year, January
It's been
6th.
2 days since anyone has heard from Linda Brown. Her family and friends spending the day retracing the Bridgeport teacher's last known steps and calling area hospitals, but have turned up nothing. Now they're pleading with the public to help them bring her home safely. Tonight, a desperate search for a beloved Chicago public schools teacher.
We don't know where she is. We need to find her because I'm breaking down. I don't know what to do.
Flyers with Linda Brown's photo now being circulated online and throughout the Chicago area. Linda's husband Antoine says he last saw his wife Friday night. The couple watched a movie at their Bronzeville home and then went to bed.
Everything was fine. Next morning I woke up, it was like 8:35. She was gone. No sign of her. I thought she went to acupuncture because she go to acupuncture on Saturdays.
But Antoine says the 53-year-old never showed up to her regularly scheduled appointment. And by Saturday afternoon, no one in Linda's family could get a hold of her.
Hours that went past, about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm starting to, wonder, like, what's going on? She haven't called me because she normally would call me and tell me where she going. She never did.
The special education teacher at Robert Healy Elementary School was set to return to work today. Healy's principal sent out a letter alerting the school's community with a plea to contact police with any information. The school offering students mental health support as Linda's family and friends grapple with their emotions.
A little frightened and scared. Like, where is she? Like, I don't know what to do. I did everything. We got police, detectives out. Everybody's looking. We love her. We miss her. We want her to come home.
Linda's husband says that she drives a blue Honda Civic. So far, police have not been able to find her vehicle. If you have any information that could help Linda Brown's family, please contact police.
Now, initially, yeah, when that come out, it was a bit like, yo, you woke up, she was just gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I swear down, I'm on Twitter all the time, so I actually watched this unfold. I've watched this from the beginning to the end unfold. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking a bit like, that don't sound a bit right. It just don't sound a bit right. Even the internet was getting onto my man as well. Look, like other people as well. It weren't just me. Cause yo, we've all watched these murder documentaries, and exact like there was kind of a pattern. You get me? There was kind of a pattern to where everybody we're watching the thing now thinking, yo, bro, like, come on, man. How have you woke up and she's just gone? How did you not know she was gone? How did you just wake up, she's gone, and you don't know where she is? She didn't tell you nothing. You didn't wake up. She didn't make no noise. Nothing. It was all just sounding a bit suspicious, and then the internet started getting on him as well.
I'm just shaking, man. I just need my wife home, man. Seriously. I need my wife home.
Her husband standing with her family tonight, reaching out in hopes that somebody has seen her.
Is the shaking in the room with us? Did y'all see the shaking? I'm not saying that this man did it, but he said his wife was missing on the way to an acupuncture appointment. Now, he said they had a quiet night together at home watching a movie before she went to bed early. And she went to bed early. He woke up at 8:45 a.m. and she was gone. Now, remember that. He woke up, she was gone. He didn't see her leave.
She had a phone, she had a purse, and credit cards. But we don't know where she is.
Brown was on her way to Wicker Park, where she had a long-standing appointment with an acupuncturist. She never arrived. Linda Brown was last seen wearing a long, puffy black coat and shiny Ugg-style boots.
Now, I'm not a detective, but how we know what she was wearing? If he woke up at 8:45 and she was gone, how we know what she was wearing? How we know what she had with her? Yeah, I'm not saying that this man did it. I'm not saying. But, and again, if she has her phone with her, and he said the phone is still ringing. Can they just ping the phone to see where she is? Get a general vicinity of where the phone is ringing at and whatnot. You know what I mean? And he was the last person to see her. And unless she went to bed with her shiny Ugg style boots on, I seem to remember a guy a long time ago that was pleading for help finding his missing wife, and he didn't.
Bro, if you don't know this guy here, you need to do his story. I can't remember his full name. Chris Watts, I think his name is Christopher Watts. He done the same thing. Wife and kids was missing. Few days he was on TV pleading. After a while, they found out that he was the guy that did it. Killed his wife and two or one daughter. Buried their bodies in some industrial estate. All kind of madness. So when you see these things, like at this point here, I'm starting to think like, yo, this guy here did it, you know. I'm starting to think this guy here has did it, man. How your wife missing and you know what I'm saying? Your story just don't sound good. I know even the police probably thought, rah, you know what, we're just gonna let this play out for a bit, but right now you look like a suspect because we've seen this so much in documentaries.
You don't know where she is, right? Just can't think of that guy's name. Anyways, y'all, stay safe out there.
So, you know, the internet just started
It's been
speculating the internet's gonna do what the internet does. You get me? So here's
Seriously,
another
you need my
person.
wife home.
Y'all are thinking what I'm thinking, right? And also, why is this man referring to his wife in the past tense?
That was her main thing, is helping kids. That she loved it. She never missed a day at work. She always went, and she always had a smile on her face.
And also,
See that there as well. It's true, like he was mentioning her in past tense. He was, man. She loved the kid. She always had a smile on her face. Like it's true. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing these clips. I was keeping up with the news, so I was seeing this shit as well, and I was thinking, yo, bro, what we doing here, man? Come on, man. We already know what's happened here.
so why did her family have to contact him to see if he had heard from his own wife? To which he says, "Oh, I thought she was with you."
She is with contact with Antoine all the time, no matter where she goes or what she's doing. He knows where she's at and what she's doing. Texted her again maybe around 2 o'clock, and I still hadn't heard from her. So then that's when we got in touch with Antoine to say, how's Linda doing today? Have you talked to her at all? And then he was like, no, I was thinking that maybe she was with you, and I haven't seen her.
He woke up at 8:35. That is such an incredibly specific time. And if he woke up then and she was gone, how does he know what she had with her?
She had a phone, she had a purse, and credit cards, but we don't know where she is.
Linda Brown was last seen wearing a long, puffy black coat and shiny Ugg-style boots.
And how does he know what she was wearing? So I ask again, y'all thinking what I'm thinking?
Phone, she had a purse, and credit cards, but we don't know where she is.
Listen, I'm not saying this man is guilty, but I just find it odd that you mentioned that when she left, she had her phone, her purse, and her credit cards. Why did you need to mention that information in?
See, at this point, and if you go and check, like, these are just some video clips I'm showing. There's a lot of comments on Twitter as well about this situation. Everybody's saying, yeah, he did it, he did it. What's the hold up? Why ain't he being arrested yet? What's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, me as well, I'm thinking, like, yo, it's long. We're going to hear that this guy, her husband, has been arrested soon.
The interview. And the way how he backed up and put his hand over his face like he was about to cry when he said, I just want my wife back, it seems a little performative. I hope the wife is okay. I hope this is all a big misunderstanding. But just going off the video alone and how he was presenting the information, it just seems a little odd. I'm going to try to stay updated on this story and see if they have this man in handcuffs a week from now.
See what I'm saying? Like, yo. And at the same time, I can't blame these lot for thinking like that, because I was thinking like that as well too. I was thinking like this. There's no way around it. That's how I was looking at it. At a point, I was just looking at it like there's no way around it. But then twist started to come in the thing to where it's made me start to think, well, rah. maybe he didn't do it. You get me? Because look, here's another update. Like because these are like the first 2 days she was missing. The husband gave that statement. The day after, January the 7th, everyone was saying, "Yo," you know what I'm saying? Everyone was saying, "Nah, this guy is guilty." By the time it got to January the 9th, now, yeah. By the time it got to January the 9th, now people now it's kind of changed. Now everyone's kind of, well, raw. Maybe he didn't do it then.
Update regarding missing teacher Linda Brown out of Chicago. As we know, surveillance video shows Linda getting out of her car. I now have more information on that. The surveillance footage is from 3 a.m. on January 3rd. It shows Linda parking her blue Honda Civic near 35th Street and Lake Park, which is where this ex is. She is then seen exiting the vehicle alone and walking towards a pedestrian bridge that leads to the lakefront. I'm going to show you what that looks like. This is the area where her car was located, and then she's seen walking towards this pedestrian bridge that goes towards the lakefront. It says that her car was located in that same area on Wednesday, January 7th. The video evidence confirmed she did not return to her vehicle after walking away. It does say that police have not provided an update on their search efforts. So are they searching this area? Are they going to do ground searches in this area? Obviously, you know that I'm going to keep you guys posted on any other updates.
So at this point now, we have to look at it like, yo, he is not involved. They have got surveillance of her being in her car on her own, leaving her car on her own, and not coming back to her car. So now everybody's kind of like swayed off the husband now. And then, the sad part about it, like a day or two after, this is what happened.
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. Family says Linda's body was recovered from the water not too long ago. Let's give you a closer look at the scene here. This is on 31st and Harbor, where you can see crews have been stationed out here for a few hours right now. Part of that area there has been closed off, and crews are focusing on that docking area there. A lot of police activity right now. 53-year-old Linda Brown was reported missing on January 3rd. Police say she was last seen in her Bronzeville neighborhood. Volunteers and family members spent all weekend canvassing the lakefront along 31st Street Beach and Burnham Park after surveillance footage showed Linda walking towards a pedestrian bridge over the expressway shortly before disappearing, which is not too far from where crews are right now. Linda was a special education teacher at Healy Elementary. She was, according to family, on a mental health leave prior to her disappearance. Again, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. We are in close contact with Linda's family. Our thoughts and our prayers are, of course, with all of Linda's family and friends and everyone who knew her. We'll toss it back to you guys, and we'll have an update for you coming up tonight at 5.
All right.
So at this point here now, they found her body. So it's been confirmed that she left the car by the bridge, and obviously she must have jumped into the water and committed suicide. Do you know what I'm saying? So while the internet was slating her baby father, her husband, not her baby father, sorry, her husband, and he's upset about his wife missing, and the internet, even me included, is onto my man. In the end, it's all come out that boy, he didn't even have nothing to do with it. And in that clip there that I just played, this clip here that I just played, they said that she was on a mental health leave from work. So she was struggling mentally. You get me? So, maybe that's why her husband already knew when she went missing that boy, you know what? She's passed away, man. She's you know what I'm saying? Because he was talking in past tense, but maybe he didn't want to just admit it, but maybe he already thought to himself like, yo, because he knew already she was on a mental health leave from work. So he probably thought to himself, yo, bro, like, I hope it ain't, but more time in it. She's committed suicide. Do you know what I'm saying? She's took her own life. That's probably why. So why everyone was getting onto him and saying his body language and this and that, me included. You know what I'm saying? And he's already going through enough stress with his wife missing, and to have the whole internet looking at him like a suspect. It's crazy. But then obviously the internet now, people started, you know what I'm saying? People actually started apologizing, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody was accusing him. Everybody was accusing him. Even like I said, man, everybody. But one thing I will say, in most of these cases like this, the husband did do it. This is kind of an anomaly, to be honest. Because 9 times out of 10, the husband usually is the one who done it, is guilty. You get me? But this was just one of them times when it was actually the opposite.
I'm truly sorry. I want to take this opportunity, sir, to apologize to you for the videos that I created. I drew conclusions based on a short video that I saw of you when you came asking the public to help you find your wife.
I am a firm believer that apologies should be just as loud or even louder than the accusation. And that being said, I do want to say a humble and genuine apology to Antwan Brown, to Antwan Brown's family.
Put a finger down if you feel like the biggest dirtbag ever because you thought the husband from the missing Chicago public school teacher offed his wife, but now new information came out saying that she drove her vehicle to the lake. The vehicle was found by the lake.
Mr. Brown, I sincerely and humbly apologize. I misread the signal, so I absolutely positively apologize.
Good morning, and I'm going to get my judgmental stupid ass on here and apologize to Antwan Brown. What I'm glad about is I didn't get on here and publicly nail Antwan Brown to the cross like so many of you did. I didn't, but did I laugh behind the scenes at you doing it? I did. And that's where I hold myself accountable. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gotten all my facts straight, and I'm big on getting facts.
I'm not apologizing to Linda Brown's husband, Antwan Brown, until we have all the facts. Now, I understand that they do have video showing that she walked away from her own vehicle, but where did she go?
Yeah, man. So that's a lesson learned, and it don't always just be quick to judge. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, it usually is the husband that's guilty. But yo, I just feel it for the husband, innit? Because why? He's just going through it right now. But at least people are apologizing to the guy, and I apologize too, man, because I was like, yo, that man there, he did it. You get me? I was saying that man, he did it. I was like, I was adamant that he did it. You know, but like I said, this is just an anomaly, man. Anomaly, sorry. This is an anomaly. Usually it is always that simple. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or all these things happen. It's always good. Sometimes you just look at the person and just realize like, yo, it's them, man. Come on. But I get that we have to try and not judge someone until there's actual facts out there. So that's a lesson learned for me, for the internet, for everybody who was who was keeping track of this case and saying, yo, my man did it. You know what I'm saying? And if I was him, I'd be putting out a statement, blasting everybody who accused me of doing it as well. Trust me, I'd be vexed, I ain't gonna lie. But you never know, he's probably not that kind of guy. He's probably more of a forgiving guy. But me, if that was me, I'd be screwing. I would have put out a video for the internet saying, see, you like, yeah, trying to accuse me. And yeah, you get me? But yeah, man, madness, man. I just had to report on that story because I was actually keeping track of that story the whole way through it. You get me? Let me know what you lot think though in the comments below. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.